Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a great day. So the video today is gonna be it's gonna be kind of short. Not a whole lot to talk about within the atmosphere of the Zen community. I don't think a lot's going to be happening until the X1 blockchain launches. Now I'm hearing different you know, areas of when that's going to launch. I'm thinking it's in 2024 sometime. I did hear something, I think, the other day about September of 2023, where some of the contracts will be written specifically on certain features within the X1 blockchain. But today, what I want to talk to you all today about is a little bit more about reality versus non-reality, right? And so let's define the parameters of that, right? So I think it's also time to think of Btcmyk as what will exist, a product on the Zen blockchain will, and maybe a day or so, exist the product on the Pulse blockchain. It will be a token on the Pulse blockchain. It will be a project on Zen, right? When that blockchain comes out. Now, let's talk about reality. What is the reality of the situation? Right now, Btcmyk is up 175%. A market cap only $3,000. That's crazy, right? So that means you can get like a 10,000 X just if the market cap goes to something like $300,000, which I think is very, very achievable. I think we could see market caps well over millions of dollars in a short period of time, right? It's a lot easier for a product that start, at this rate to go up than products like we have in Pulse and Zen to go up. So here's the reality of the situation, right? We're watching YouTube videos about Zen, thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views a month, going into Pulsechain and Zen, and that's great. But we're not seeing 175% returns, are we? That's not reality, right? I don't know if we're ever going to see that within these products in the next 4 or 5 years, right? It might be 4 or 5 years before you can see 175% return on Pulse, or maybe even Zen. We just don't know. This economy could get a lot worse. But Btcmyk seems to be in the scope of reality right now, right? So some people are minting Zen every day. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. They're minting it every day. But, the reality is, this isn't what's happening, right? It's not sustaining these. Whereas Btcmyk there are less tokens in Btcmyk that's going down every day as opposed to these other projects. It only has a $3,000 market cap. Also, there are people joining every day to the social network feature that I think has a tremendous use case with the citizens dividend. People are posting to it. I could see products like this being able to compete with your Facebooks and Twitters, believe it or not, simply because I think it comes about at a time where people really need it, right? They need decentralization of the social media. They need the citizens dividend distributed through the product, right? And it encourages all the things we're after in cryptocurrency. So there's reality, right? And then there's non-reality, right? What's an idea of something not being more fantasy, right? At this point, it might be expecting to get 10x's and 1,000x's from Pulsechain and even Zen at this stage. Whereas a Btcmyk is not only happening, the cryptocurrency is free, right? So it's no excuse not to get in and have it and enjoy the 175% returns. In fact, it's probably crazy not to, just in my opinion. Maybe. It certainly has to be more sane than if I'm in Zen every day or if I'm, buying Pulse, right? And hoping that it's going to do a 10x. I could see this product doing a 10x probably within 30 days. Just my opinion. And I'm not saying buy it because you can get it for free. You can mine it for free with our system, right? I'm saying mine it. Just like you mint Zen for free every day. Or not for free because you got to pay these high fees. It's actually really free with us that you could produce Bitcoin and YK, right? So that means eventually more people are going to get in. I believe you're going to see more changes to the positive. I think you're going to see 10Xs and 1,000Xs and 100,000Xs and all those things, right? And to me, that's on the line of reality and not fantasy, reality and not hopium. So if I'm listening to a YouTube content influencer, right, and he's my friend, which is fine, you know, it's good to have friends, right? Friends serve a purpose. A friend serves a purpose of social connectivity and social cohesion, right? But he may not necessarily serve a purpose of financial health and financial well-being. Not necessarily, because he may just lack the information or tools to give you that, right? And so in that frame of reference, I believe you need to be choosing products that are going to satisfy the goal of what you're trying to achieve, right? Hopium doesn't achieve that. Hopium is like the rain dance, right? The guy does the rain dance, right? And sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't. That's not reliable at all. You know, we know none of cryptocurrency is reliable, but we can depend on trends and schedules and projections that make a lot more sense than others, right? All I'm saying right now is Bitcoin MYK, which is presumably a product of within Pulse and Zen, is performing well. And your products aren't. They just aren't. And it just seems like it's more broken promises you guys are tied into, right? So my proposal would be, what about have something up 175% today? It's probably going to go even higher than that. That's pretty much risk-free because it's not costing you anything to mint it, right? Literally, you can go on our system and mint it for free, right? Without a dime, and be up 175% like today. And it's many reasons why the product is working. There's thousands of videos in our library about describing the product, where it's at, and why it does what it does. And I'd invite you all to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because that's important. You need to subscribe so you can know when the new videos come out and what's going on, to be aware of anything. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to know. So that's why you have to hit the subscription button. But yeah, that's what we got today. I think that's all I'm going to say in this video. I think the record and what we're looking at here speaks for itself, right? When compared to your products, which ones hold up, which ones, you know, are looking the best, you know, at this point, right? And which ones are hoping. But that's all I got to say in this video, guys. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.